You a square, you a savage.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their front office. Along with that comes a new coaching staff. Expect an emphasis on passing, pace, and versatile players. The Bulls have talented young players, and as they develop that team IQ, they hope that this team will finally turn the corner. Kevin?
DA, thank you. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris Middleton is out there with Green, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Passes it to Lopez. Middleton outside. Pass to Green. Back to Middleton. Golden State moving the ball around. Lopez finds Curry. Those three-pointers off the mark. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
White with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. On its way from Curry for 2, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
Bean passes to Carter. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Stolen by Middleton. Beyond the arc. Curry can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. White drives in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Levine. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Three-pointer, Markkanen drills the three-pointer.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Levine, and it's done in for White. Different look here for the Warriors. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Lopez. Gerald Green comes in for Chris Middleton. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Thompson. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Curry. Takes it from 10, out of hand on it.
Well, a step in the right direction. Marketing must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Valentine. Makes it off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Richardson with it. Now guarded by Valentine. It's stolen by Green. Nobody near Pascal. Off target from outside. The Bulls have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of strong finish that Green needs to be effective inside. I mean, show some muscle. Don't let the D push you around.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
Green has been so resilient over the course of his career. I mean, look, he's played for a lot of teams. He's played overseas. He's been a valuable player, though, everywhere he's been.
Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Satoransky. Young dishes to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Satoransky. And a miss there on the triple. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by just. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Richardson, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. Now here's Valentine, guarded by Green. It's tipped and stolen by Richardson. For the finish, and Green slams it in.
What a steal by Richardson. Tough to protect the ball against hands that fast.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Satoransky.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Thaddeus Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. And Satoransky kicks to LaVine. Trying to get open is Carter. LaVine can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. White the pass to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
But playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to foul him.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for White.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
We saw the incredible potential of Kobe White during his rookie season. Remember, he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter in less than a month into his pro career. Come on, man, that's unreal.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in, and Green is right there. Green's got his first basket of the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Young, good.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White the pass to Carter. Dishes it to Porter. They double him with Middleton. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The J from Carter Jr. has a solid jumper, makes him that much better offensively.
Green kicks to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. From deep. And it's White with the rebound. Over Middleton. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 13 points for most of it. And that should do it.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And And Green still plays with a chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round in the 2012 draft.
They get it again. Carter kicks to Markkanen. Over Green. That one a little long.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
And when Markkanen is making this, it boosts his aggressiveness, and it helps him fire up, too.
Curry's shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Passes it to Carter. Good, nice job down low. Carter's got 10 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Wendell Carter. Satoransky comes in for Levine, and it's done in for White. Different look here for the Warriors. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Lopez. Gerald Green comes in for Chris Middleton. Lee's checked in for Thompson, and it's Richardson in for Curry. Pass to Paschal. Back to Richardson. Green left side. Lets the three fly, and it's Green missing. Bulls trailed by 5.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen could be. I mean, this kid dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Warriors leading by 5. Lee kicks to Green. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Young's checked in for Chicago. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. Inside, and Young slams it home.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more, get his teammates involved.
Shot's good by Green. Green's got 10 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low, Markkanen. Young passes to Markkanen. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, known for his shooting, Markkanen is still 7 feet. Great to see him score near the hoop.
And here's Green outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the middle, here's Markkanen. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
He doesn't get the block, but the physicality of Draymond Green helping to affect the shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Eric Pasco out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Curry in at the 1.
And you see the killer instinct Curry has. I mean, when he's hot, he looks to score whenever possible.
Levine against Middleton. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Levine.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
I mean, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Curry with it. Now defended by Levine. From past the arc, Middleton for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Poked away. Haskell with the steal. Here's Richardson, and the shot goes in. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
It was such a smart player, such a smart player. Richardson understands the value of the fast break hoop.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Levine, here we go. Count that one. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called the Warriors. Porter's checked in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Eric Pasco. And it's Thompson in for Josh Richardson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked.
Out to Thompson, takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's White. Unable to get that one. Curry with the defensive effort. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 20. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-4 run right now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Zadaransky. Right wing. Here's Harrison. Launches it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, there's the Grizzlies, a game behind.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
It's been nice to see the early puzzle pieces come together, complement one another, and they've really gotten off to a hot start.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow. Wow!
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Thompson, left side. Back to Middleton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry with the three. Traps in the tray. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Oh, Quinn with it. Valanciunas is there. And Thompson kicks to Middleton. Curry with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Again, Curry missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Thompson finds Curry. Will it go? That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 now.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Back to Morant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Here's Curry, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Richardson's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. And Winslow pulls it down, and the Grizzlies leading by 5. Lobbed up there for Clark, and he lays in the alley-oop.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Here's Curry, and there it is for him. Curry's got 9.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. He gets it in there. He's got 11.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Curry way outside. Another three for Golden State.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Clark outside. Green against Valanciunas. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Curry fires from way outside. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Lee. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Green. And it's Green. And it's Curry in at the 1. Green passes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice field play.
Here's Melton, covered by Lee. Melton's shot is good.
Well, sometimes being shifty in this game is a good thing. Body control helping out on that attempt.
On its way from Curry for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific play.
3 terrific hits. You're right.
Steph with a great job there, just getting to the and one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
One thing that's quietly understated about Steph Curry is that competitive fire to keep pushing the envelope. Even though he's set these high marks and these high bars, he wants to see if he can eclipse some of the marks that he set in the early part of his career.
And Jang gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson outside to the paint. Green kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A moment here to see some numbers for Stephen Curry. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 24 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And so it's Memphis with it. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, see if they can keep that up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Green. Chris Middleton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Steph Curry. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Morant against Richardson. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Tinslow. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Even though Winslow gets bodied up there, I don't know if he even felt that contact. His focus helps him knock down the shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant outside. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Here's Valanciunas. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 26 points and 3 rebounds. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Man, their fans know how to give it.
And now with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. O'Quinn finds Middleton. Outside, Green over Jackson. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Valanciunas. A second chance effort. On the rebound goes to the Warriors.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there down the stretch. He's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Damian Lee in for Curry. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for him. And so Jones nails both of them. Warriors leading by 3. Lee passes to Green. Middleton looking it over. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
On the basket by Jones.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Now here's Thybulle. Guarded closer. Lays it up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 2. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lee against Jones. Pass to Clark. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just making it look easy. You think about the kind of impact that Draymond Green can have in the entirety of the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Chris Middleton. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, O'Quinn has always showed signs of being a good passing big man and found his teammate that time.
Jones kicks to Zhang. He dishes it to Winslow. Melton feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Zhang.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Seconds left to play in the third. Morant outside. Passes to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left to play here in the third. Down low, stolen by O'Quinn. From deep, Richardson. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Klay Thompson is out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Richardson in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Curry. From deep three-point range. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's foul number 2 for him. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Moran finds Brooks. Here's Jackson. The pass to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Jones. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. A deep 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Chris Middleton's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in. Here's Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Winslow against Thompson. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Another shot.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy. And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lay-in.
Kicks it to Curry. Golden State moving it around. A shot's good from O'Quinn.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant left side. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
pass to O'Quinn. Back to Curry. There's the triple. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. And Steph Curry gets the three.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Here's Morant. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Back to Curry. Lets it fly. And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 6. 56 seconds left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Shots good by Green.
This team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
Morant with a wide open look. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And that one, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the basket by Curry.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, now, your father, Dell, says at times you can be too unselfish. What do you make of that?
He's been saying that since high school. Obviously, Pops is a big believer in what I can do on the floor. Sometimes you got to, take shots that you can make and just make the smart, simple play instead of trying to do it too much. And been a constant message in the Curry household.
Sounds like you were listening. Thanks a lot, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Got your favorite rapper in my DM.